Thank you for turning to page 121, and thank you for entering Hobby Shop 1984. You walk into your favorite local hobby store, the guy behind the counter gives you a big hello and tells you the new stuff that came out in the last couple of days. One of the things you hear is there's a new box traveler set. It's an adventure. It's called Beltstrike. And you go, oh, hey, that's for me. You pick it up, look at the cover, look at the back, and thank the guy behind the counter for bringing it to your attention. This is published in 1984. It was still part of Traveler deciding they weren't going to be the little black books anymore. They were going to be regular-sized games. I think the little black books kept Traveler a little bit, gave it a little unwanted mystique, and people thought it was this brainy game that you had to be a scientist to play. At least that was the reaction I got a lot when I proposed Traveler. But we're going to take a look at Beltstrike. Riches and Danger in the Bowman Belt. The Bowman Belt is part of District 268 in the Spinward Marches, and pretty much where I'm running my current Traveler campaign. One of the fun things about Traveler is it's a massive universe. You can run it wherever you want. Also, for completeness, I have to tell you, I did look at this on the channel a year or two ago. I just showed what the box contents were and stuff. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit by showing it again, but honestly, that video was a few years old. And anyway, it fit the Hobby Shop 1984 mold. So here we are, Bowman Belt. This is the Bowman System reference book for Beltstrike. And what this gave us for the very first time was a deep look at a full system, but not just a full system where the primary world is in an asteroid belt. It is the asteroid belt. There isn't a primary world per se here. And here we talk about the belt and its environments, Koenig's Rock. I'm betting that's named for Walter Koenig. Sulu on the original Star Trek, or I'm sorry, Chekhov on the original Star Trek. And we get a look at the nice system history, which I've always loved about Traveler. And Traveler has a very deep lore, but it's not impossible to get into. It's been consistent over the years. And then we get the chronology of the settlement of the area in here in District 268. And then we get a nice look at the system itself. And then some charts on the back. One of the things I loved about this, it gave us a nice deep look at asteroids. Since the second Star Wars film, Empire Strikes Back, people loved asteroids in space games, but nobody really knew how to do anything with them. Here we have rules for Belter characters and mining the asteroids. Belter is a fairly popular choice at my table. It used to be anyway, more in the, I guess there'd be more in the 80s and 90s that Belter was a popular one, but I had a couple of Belters wandering around. So, and then we have zero gravity, low gravity rules, which were not really well fleshed out yet. The ships themselves that'll be out there, what you're mining for, and then Belter character generation tables. And then back of the book has scan results. That's kind of cool. Composition, so you can find what you're looking to mine. And then Koenig's Rock, we get a nice look at a cutaway of the city and the asteroid. I think that's really cool. I remember just being so excited when I bought this in '84. And then we have character cards, which strangely don't have pictures. They sometimes would put a picture on the other side. But all the pre-generated characters, you would just peel this apart and hand it to your players. And then we have loads of adventure for Beltstrike. I'm not going to go through this page by page because it is an adventure. And even though it's 40 years old, you might want to buy it. And then, of course, the catalog request. This is GDW Form 10, which I always loved, from March 31st of '83. Catalog request. You would mail this off and they'd send you a catalog of all their goods. Obviously, I didn't. So there you have it. That's just a real quick look at what you would get inside Beltstrike. Riches and Danger in the Bowman Belt. There you go. These box sets were cutting edge, in my opinion, in 1984. TSR would put out some stuff here and there in box sets, notably The World of Greyhawk. Came out in '83 in a box set. But to just have an adventure in a box set, I thought was really cool. Unfortunately, I don't think they sold tremendously well because they only did 2 of these. So maybe the box itself was a little too expensive to manufacture. Or like I say, maybe the return just wasn't there as far as the investment. So who knows? I don't. If you do, let me know. But I do really enjoy Beltstrike. I liked it a lot when I bought it. I loved looking at a full system. I loved looking at the gravity rules, the mining rules. It adds so much life to any Traveler game. So I do recommend it. It is available on DriveThruRPG. Take a look there. You can get it. I don't know how much it is. And it's also available through Far Future Enterprises from Mark Miller. But that's all I've got today on page 121 and Hobby Shop 1984. I want to thank you for coming in the store with me and looking around. Some great memories of that time, or going to the store with some of my fellow gamers and talking about the stuff we were going to get on the ride there, getting it, and then discussing it on the ride home. I really enjoyed those days. But let me know what you think. Did you have a special hobby store in your area where the guy behind the counter actually took care of you? I had actually a couple around here that was pretty nice. And please leave any comments below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Tell your friends. And please take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there. And I'll see you next time in Hobby Shop 1984 and page 121.